So we were here.
Oh, right. And it had the statues, and I think we took something out of the statues.
Yeah, you took some gems. You came in, you fought the little creature that was up here in this room.
Yeah, in the top room.
And then in here there was a cane sword, silver blade, and then these two statues that had some gems in it.
And the statues look like they could have at one point like animated or articulated in some way, but seem inanimate now.
Yep.
I have the member berries. I get it. And I believe this room was otherwise... I believe it was otherwise a dead end. Have we checked it or restored the dead end? That's not the button I meant to push. Here.
I believe so, but just to be sure, if you guys want to roll a perception check to check for like hidden doors and stuff. For sure. So yeah, you guys check in here, and Kick-Ass is a little hyperfixated on the walls. Checks over them very thoroughly, and you do not find any secret doors or anything.
Gotcha. Like we're confident it's not.
Yeah.
All right. Back
matching
out
up with
then?
the
blueprints
that you guys have. Yeah, so Kick-Ass, if you want to lead the way. I'm just going to have...
in there yet?
Okay. This way?
Well, the question is, I know you guys, I think pretty much covered this
done
level.
On this level, right? I don't see anything on the blueprints that is not explained on the map. Or not explored on the map, rather. I mean, there's the one crumpled corner down in the southeast, but it's buried. Like, we're not, like, miners going and excavating places. Like, I think that's nothing. The southwest has been destroyed, but is now, like, open natural corridor, and we've been through it. And all the rest, I think we've explored it.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Unless there's something new and secret that's been added that is not on the blueprints that we haven't found, I think we're done. Yeah, like I said, C, I think we're just about done with as well. We haven't been west of what's labeled as magical lights in the tower conduit.
Yeah, and that's just portal chamber.
And that might be it?
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, I think did you see something other than the portal chamber that we have not done on C?
No.
So we can go check that out, and then we will be done with C, which if I don't think we've gotten it yet. We would then get you've completed this level boost.
Right.
Which... even if there's nothing in there, that boost alone might be enough to get us to level 5. Yeah, I think, like, even if there's nothing in that room, where, like, there's nothing, just we have to, like, go in there and know that there's nothing in that room, and I think that'll complete the level, and we'll get a little bonus, and we can move on to the next level. So, Joe, would you like us to actually walk across the map to get there? Can you move us there? Click.
So yeah, you notice that the secret door, like, now that you know where to kind of look, you're able to find it. It's right over here. Did you want to open the door?
Yep. Yeah. It's a portal chamber and it's empty.
Yeah, it looks empty.
Yeah, you see in here, it's just another. You've seen a room, but this one's circular with the intricate intertwining runes and shapes carved into deep in the stone, filled with a dull silvery metal. The floor and ceiling are polished to a reflective sheen, but it seems not activated.
Hooray!
We found what we expected.
And I think we are now done with this floor.
That area at the bottom where it says continues on, is that going outside? On level C?
I believe that one it goes on forever. It's effectively just it's not a dead end, but it's an endless. I don't think that goes to another floor or anything.
Yeah,
Down in the corner.
like it was obvious it continued on for a while, and then you guys hooked around and came back.
But it continues on up for our concern. It's effectively forever. We can ignore it.
So what I'll say is that it's if you want to spend the time, I'll tell you where it goes, but it would take you about an hour to figure out where it goes.
I think we want to do that.
Alrighty. Any objections?
Nope.
Nope.
So you guys follow it for a little while. It does eventually come out into an area that looks familiar to you. It takes you a minute to realize that when you guys, long time ago, well, probably like a week ago in the game now, but over a year ago in our time, in real life, when you guys were doing the Menace under Otari, where you were going under the fishery and investigating the stuff, there was a little
By
chamber.
the troglodytes or whatever.
Yeah,
they
there
were?
was a little chamber that kind of comes out into there.
Okay, so that leads all the way back to town. That's
Well, all right
cool.
then. That's interesting.
That is information we did not. I thought we had been told. I thought we had been told before. You follow it for a while, and it just goes on forever, effectively off the map. And I thought that was why we had turned back. So I'm glad we checked.
Yeah,
it
it
out.
had gone for I was it goes for a while, and you're well, and it obviously went away from Gauntlet. It was obviously leading somewhere else.
Yeah,
It
it's going
wasn't-
miles back to town.
Yeah, just another part of it. So yeah, it was it's basically right under Otari now.
Gotcha.
And I don't remember if you guys decided that you were going to seal it, if the town decided to seal it up, or
I think we
you
did
guys just killed everybody.
seal it.
Yeah. So that's where that leads. And then say an hour and a half to get there and back. And then that's where that would lead you back there.
Gotcha.
And typically if there's something here where the text is in red, it's something you haven't explored or done.
Right.
So anyways, stairway down 7.
So you guys go up through the Belcora study area and then down stairway 7?
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty. So yeah, you take down the stairways. It ends in comes to a doorway.
Let's go for a perception check to see if I think there's anything behind it. Or if the door is trapped.
I hope there's something behind it.
Alrighty. So you don't hear anything, but you do notice that on the bottom of the door, where the little gap is, there is kind of a flickering light. You do see light coming from the other side, which is new for you in this place.
Yeah, almost everywhere we've been has been dark.
Yeah, I think there was
Okay,
one other place that had light in, but other than that, it stands out as unusual to you. Oh wow, there's light here.
Just out of curiosity, if I turn off my light, is the light still there?
Yeah, the light is
Okay.
definitely coming from the other side. It's on the bottom of
Okay.
the doorway. You see that it's coming through from the other room.
Okay, should we go into it?
Yes.
Okay, let me make certain that I'm ready for it. Okay.
So you see this room is brightly lit by glowing chandeliers that are illuminating the room. There's a long banquet table surrounded by luxurious high-back chairs. The table is still set as if for like a grand meal. Some of the place settings are scattered and toppled, as are a few of the chairs, and you see 4 skeletons in tattered finery scattered around the room, some of them clutching their own necks.
We didn't.
So when you approach this skeleton here, what do you
I'm
do?
going to use a sword and just try and determine if there's anything on him, any like a purse, coins, stuff like that.
Sure. When you kind of like reach out with your like short sword and kind of like start rooting around, and you see the skull of the skeleton like suddenly snaps up, and its eyes start to glow with this like eerie blue light, and then you like hear other rattling from around the room, and you see that the other skeletons are also emitting that blue light.
Okay.
And starting to rise.
They're probably just like getting ready to set the table again. It's fine.
Mhm.
Guests for dinner. Right. Kick-Ass, you are up first.
Okay.
I'm going to say that this one here, that you were poking around, since you were kind of like poking at it when it came to life, is still prone.
So I will target him. I will do the first attack. Oh, 14 missed. I'm going to use a hero point. Okay. There's 2. No,
Yeah,
then I
that's
have
one.
one more attack. That's 1 attack, correct.
Yeah.
And then here it is.
That's
That
better.
hit. $17, and I'm feeling lucky, so I'm going to try one more time.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
seven, 12. Okay.
Is now badly injured. And then it is
And I'm done.
Mezix, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna first back over into the corner. I'll use a versatile vial for quick alchemy and throw it at this one here. Aha! Hit.
Hit with an 8 on the dice. Okay.
And then I'll follow up with a crossbow shot. Nope.
Yeah, it just kind of seems to go through under its rib cage, out its
Damn.
back
Piercing
without
weapons.
hitting anything. And that's you. And
Yep.
this one here. It's gonna shamble up. And it's just gonna claw at you. For 9, kick ass. Then it's gonna try to claw again. Gotcha. You used your nimble dodge?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so then that wouldn't hit. That would, you're able to kind of get out of the way there right at the last second.
Okay.
And then it's gonna try to bite as it stumbles after it missed you. And tries to bite Kodon, but misses. And then Zane, you are up.
All right. There's one under this chandelier here, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of under the table.
Like, can I see him?
I don't know if you'd be able to under the table from the stairs.
Well,
You might see the chair starting to move, like when initiative started to like know that there's one under there. There's one right here.
I know, but his range is 35 feet from me.
Oh.
All right. That's dandy. We can move to there. Now I can see all of them except for maybe the one under the stairs.
This one over here is on fire.
Yes.
This one here's
Badly injured.
some broken ribs and a broken face.
All right. I can't not do this. I'm going to target the almost dead one here nearest me, and if you could please fail a DC 20 will save, that would be delightful. Ah,
Just
forget
he
you.
tried, but didn't. All right, Kodon is gonna smash. I know Kenneth usually doesn't do this, but what I'm gonna do is have Kodon rage.
Sure, why not?
Got a number of targets here, and we'll be able to. He's gonna look at this one that's badly injured, and with his smoking sword.
Yes.
He hit it with
Oh, he
two
hit!
on
Damn!
with a 2 on the dice.
To Mr. Fighter Guy.
Yeah.
That's gotta be enough.
Smashes
Yeah.
that one out. And he is going to move. There. And that'll be his turn. This one is going to come after the guy who threw fire on him.
There.
For 8, and then tries to bite you. Gets a little chunk out of you there. Alrighty, and that's its turn. And it failed its coverage check, I think. No, it succeeded, but it did take the 3 fire damage. Yeah, it automatically took it. And then 6 kind of fizzled out. This one's going to finish crawling out from under the table. That's going to come this way. Pushing the chair out. And then stand up. And it's going to try to bite Kodon. And succeed. I don't think Kodon would use his shield for that. It's not very much.
He can't, he didn't raise it.
Oh, that's right. And that's its turn. Meredith, you are up.
I want to do that. That. Yeah. Kapow! What? I should have. There we go. Pow! points, so electric damage. He's got 2 persistent and is like that magnetic effect.
Charge javelin. Alrighty.
Correct. And I will then.
Alright, everybody gets another hero point. And it's this guy's turn. And it is dumb, so it's going to come all the way up here. Focus its efforts on Zane.
Sure. Nonsense is this.
This is some bullshit.
It is some bullshit. Yeah, that's what you get that time.
Miss and miss. Okay, and that's its turn. Wait a minute. That last one wouldn't even matter because it only had 2 attacks. Kick-Ass, you are up.
Targeting that guy. And we'll strike him once.
Critical.
Okay.
I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
It's just
Hell yeah,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Banana bread at work.
Okay, there's 20.
Hell yeah.
and he is badly injured.
Okay, I will hit him again. Oh. That missed. And I will hit him one last time. Ooh. That's a hit. So he takes... Perfect.
You're noticing that these piercing strikes that you're doing against them aren't quite as effective as they would be on a living person.
Oh, bummer. All I have is the sword.
I think, though, let me see. You're using your
Striking silver sword.
the cane.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that one is. Or your short sword is versatile, meaning it can do slashing or piercing.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Maybe I should switch
I'm just
weapons.
looking. I'm looking here, though. I think it seemed like it was doing. I think it's the precision damage that you're not getting.
It is not doing its precision damage, correct?
Yeah.
Which would not matter what weapon he's using to
Yeah, yeah.
inflict it.
So
Undead
it
is
doesn't
immune to
Yeah.
precision.
I think some skeletons are specifically piercing, just because they're skeletons.
Skeletons are just bones.
So that was 3 actions, right?
What was that?
Yes.
Hit, miss, hit. Okay, and then
No, it's miss, hit.
Oh, miss, hit, hit. I thought your first one was a critical, and then you missed, and then you got it.
Oh, did I? Kick ass. Okay, maybe it was. Okay, you're right.
Either way, Mezix, you are up.
Can I do a recall knowledge to see if these things are weak to sunlight?
Yeah, go ahead and target one. You specifically want to know if they're weak to sunlight?
Yep.
You want to hero point that?
Sure.
I don't know, do I?
I can't.
I think you want to hero point that.
All right. I guess I'll just click this again.
Yeah, just do it again and then subtract a hero point when you get a chance. They don't have a weakness, but basically if they're exposed to sunlight, it really messes them up. So it doesn't do damage to them, but it does affect them in a bad way.
Bad for them, not bad for us.
Yeah,
Or like
bad for them.
I'll still
I figured out. Capo.
Yeah, I'll still try to use this. I realized that I was stupid last turn. We're fighting undead. So quick alchemy, and I will craft a bottled sunlight and throw it at the one in front of me.
All right, that hits. And the bottled sunlight, like, does it have anything special on it? Let me just. Cause it to glow for
at
one.
Work? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. For 1 hour, the bottle sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for the next 40 feet.
Well, that was particularly effective.
Yep, and that was one action.
Yeah. Well, no, 2 actions because I did recall knowledge.
And then you got one more.
And I'll use another versatile vial for another bottled sunlight. This time, throwing it at the other one. Damn.
Have 0 points.
I think it still does splash, though.
Yeah. So yeah, if it fails, then all creatures within 5 feet still take the splash damage.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and roll damage. So 2 and then 2 for this guy, too. And that's your turn?
Yep.
All right, code on. Try to claw at him. Ouch. He can do the reactive shield to raise his shield as a reaction. So that would have take that. I'm going to have him do that, so that's not a critical. Because if he did the reactive shield and raised the shield, it would take it from a critical hit. Because it just barely got a critical to a regular hit. So we'll say yes. Just roll regular damage. And 10. Much better. 2 and miss. Alright, and then it is Zane's turn. When he took persistent damage but saved, so he is no longer charged up.
Near death. We need to start taking some bodies off the board. Near death guy over here. This guy. And then we are going to open the right sheet. And ask for another save. This time if you'd fail it, I would be delighted.
See what I can do. There you go. He is now sickened.
And then we're going to follow that up. That's a fortitude save versus... Let's give that a try. Why not? I am going to pull my hand back and snap it out, and a lack of vitality is going to go out at that same guy. If he could this time fail at DC 18 fortitude save. Roll. Alright, at least he failed. So he takes 7 vitality damage. And is
They
dead.
are
Hooray.
destroyed. And you see the skeleton falls, and then the little wisp rises out of it. And it's still your turn, right? Or was that 3 actions?
Yeah, no, that was my third action. Second and third. It was
All right.
2 evil eye and a spell.
So yeah, this little wisp, rises out of the skeleton. You guys have seen this before. Alright, so yeah, it starts to rise and start to move a little bit, but then it just kind of fizzles out. And no So it'd be Codon's turn. Alright, Carl is going to target this one. Light it up with that smoking sword. Oh, so close. But he destroys that one. And it does the same thing. He is going to turn around though and target this thing. And he is going to raise his shield. It's his turn, and then this thing is going to try to get him. He's going to use his shield reaction, and basically nothing happens. I should have saved it. Alright, that misses. And then it's Meredith's turn.
All right. Yeah, targeting Codon. We are still gonna cast a heal spell, but do 2 actions instead of a 3 action that I wanted to do. Because look at them numbers. 26 points of healing for Codon, the Smasher. And then it's my turn.
Codon thanks you. Alright, this guy. I think he's still going to be mad at the guy who's bombing him. Yes. Ouch. Alrighty. That last one was a miss. Mezix breathes a sigh of relief on that one. Kick ass.
I will target that guy.
Oh wait, hang on. I only just realized that was a crit. I have a hero card that I could have used on that.
Okay, yeah. To basically make it a non-crit?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll roll back the 22 damage and then just roll regular. Much better. So 7 instead of 22, yeah. 1/3 of the damage.
Yeah.
All right. Good catch. Kick ass.
Okay, I will still use my striking silver cane. Oh. Cool. Takes 9 points of damage.
And let's see. Oh, that thing?
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit that little glowing wisp and destroy it.
The next one that is still alive is right down here, I take it, right?
I think that's probably the closest to you. The other one is on the other side of Zane and Meredith.
Okay.
Like you can maybe get through Meredith, although there's a chair there too. It might be kind of hard. Yeah, so this one down here would be the closest, easiest to get to.
So I will target him. That's it.
Alrighty, Mezix, you are up.
All right. This time, instead of mixing bottled sunlight, I will go for a ghost charge.
That's it.
I'll use my last hero point. Rude.
Very rude. Disrespect.
Well then,
We know a 15 doesn't hit. Thank you very much.
Oh, it still does the splash damage. And I suppose I'll use another. I'll do quick alchemy again for another one of those. If I can hit it with the lesser. Nah.
Put the splash damage.
Oh yeah, true. And I suppose I'm just gonna move away. And that's it for me.
Okay, Zane, you are up.
All right. This guy here. Fail the DC 20 will save. Please.
There you go.
Fantastic, thank you. And then a different kind of, if he could fail a DC 18 reflex save.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Sure. Come on. Yeah.
Nice. And that reflex. Nice.
Yeah. 21 points of lightning kapow. And he failed. He is also clumsy too.
Does he have the? Was that the javelin? No, that wasn't the javelin.
Nope. It doesn't have that magnetic effect.
It's clumsy too.
But he's clumsy too for 1 round. And that is my 3 actions. Coming on is up.
All right, so he is going to whip that smoking sword. Hits. 11. It is now badly injured. He's going to go for that one more time. And for another 18. And destroys that thing.
Except does it come back as a wisp?
Yeah. Set it to 1. Does he hit it or does he raise his shield? I think he's gonna. Think we got it. He's gonna raise his shield just to make sure. Okay. And it is its turn. And first, we'll have to make. Flat check.
Hold it together check.
And it does manage to hold it together. And it moves, triggering Codan's reactive strike.
He has a hero point.
Yeah, but he was targeting himself, so I'm just
Oh.
redo that to the thing with less
Yeah.
HP. And yeah, it basically just knocks it out of the park there. 38 damage.
He hit it so hard it never was a ghost.
Right? It rewrites its history. Alrighty. And
Kills whatever it was when it was alive. Oh, that's me. Alright, yeah, target him. I don't have things. I will go to here. I'm gonna go for efficient action economy, I hope. And target the thing, and I'm actually going to try to strike it with my spear. And roll some damage for 8. It is still around. I will try again.
And you hit.
That 8. And does it turn it into a wisp?
It does turn it into a wisp.
I am going to try one more time. Come on. Fuck. Why not? I was on a good roll. Come on. Still a miss. Alright. That is my turn.
Barely. It's gotta make its flat check. And it fails. So it fizzles out anyway. And I believe that
We
is
win.
the combat. Alrighty, juice boxes will be over in the parking lot.
Yeah, let's start getting some.
And booyah, level up.
Right.
Woo!
What do you guys want to do from now? You guys defeat the little wisps and the skeletons. You got several doors in this room.
Put me a place with more than one door. But yeah, we have come down the stairs to an area that we are unfamiliar with.
About the door that I'm standing in front of.
Okay.
I was going to tell
Okay.
you also, Kick-Ass, like you remember right before that skeleton was, like came to life, something like, it had like a bracelet on it that kind of caught your eye like a second before.
Oh, we have not searched this room itself. We just bought stuff
Yeah.
and then bandaged up.
You're like, remembered that there was something shiny on that corpse.
Go back to the skeleton and take a look.
Ariana, it seems to have like a nice little bracelet on it that seems to have held up quite well.
Does it look like it might be magic?
Yeah, we'll check all the bodies too.
Yeah. I'm sure like you can ask someone to do the detect magic trick and
Okay.
figure that out.
Um,
Like it's really, if things could be identified, there's some things that are like, okay, that's obviously magic. You got a staff that's got like flames encasing it, you know, type of thing. It doesn't, other than its condition in
Mhm.
regards to like the skeleton, it's like, you know, pretty well done.
Yeah, we have detect magic, so we would check them
Yeah,
out.
so you'd be able to tell. Yeah, there's some magic coming off of it. But yeah, you guys search through the other ones. There's some coin purses, and for some reason you find an arrow with shaft of the arrow and fine green scales, and the iron head comes to a point, almost like fangs. Pair of points, almost like fangs.
a viper arrow.
Oh, that bracelet of dashing, that's definitely for you, Kick-Ass, for sure. +1 to your acrobatics all the time, and once per day you can give yourself a 10-foot movement boost for a minute.
I don't know. I
That
could
could be
use
nice.
it. I can do somersaults.
Looking for his tumble through all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely take that because that'll help with your
Okay.
tumble through.
Okay. I mean, if no one else wants it.
You'll make
You-
best use of it.
Yeah, by a long shot, you're going to use it. Make more use of it.
Okay.
Than any of us.
The Viper arrow is a one-time use.
Yeah, it is a consumable.
So that's going to be something that we never use.
Well,
Right.
here's the thing about it too, is I would say use it because you might get more use out of it now than later.
Yeah, that's true.
Later, it's not like, oh wow, we have this thing that does nothing, like no
Yeah.
damage, or like because the things you're fighting against the thing that is summoned
Have
is-
out leveled it. Yeah.
have out leveled it. So, I would encourage just use it. You know, it's-
Use it right
Yeah.
away.
I was just making a joke that
yeah, we
like special one-time use items are never used in RPGs.
Yeah, you get to the end, you're carrying around like 5,000 items that like you've been saving for that one time.
Yep, exactly.
Like, the time is going to make the biggest difference.
So really, there's only two people that could be used for, or that could use that: Meredith or Kick-Ass.
yeah, because if I'm right, I think
Yeah.
that the arrow it's like shooting a regular arrow, except
Yeah,
if it hits, then on top of the damage, it does like the viper venom, and then there's a viper next to it that could also, strike. And
Yeah, I can take that if you don't. If Pickass is good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with it. It doesn't really excite me.
All right, and then all that's left is gold.
Yeah, which that we can put.
We can split 4-way, so 12 gold each.
Oh wait, do that. We could also just put it in the party.
True.
so, were you gonna look at one of these doors, Kick-Ass? Investigate.
Yes, I was thinking the one that I'm standing in front of.
Alright, go ahead and give me a perception check. I'll put it in the chat here. Alright, nothing of note about that door.
Okay, ready?
Alright, so you see this room. It has an open metal hatch that lies in the floor against the east wall. You see storage bins to the north and south, heaped with old bones, broken tools, and lumps of stone.
I will move stealthily into the room. Oops, I didn't mean to get that close to it. I'm staying about 5 feet away from it. So when I look, how far could I look down into the?
I mean, from there you just see like it's an open hole.
I will move a little bit closer. So I'm basically at the back end of my 5 feet. So does anything happen?
Yes. Give me a second though. I just want to see. Like you can kind of see that it kind of curves off and heads this way. Like it kind of like starts angling towards the east. Like you see kind of the bottom of that hole looks like some sort of chute. But as you're kind of looking at that, the rocks and these things start shaking.
Okay, time to move out.
But before you
Do I
can
make it out before they attack me?
Well, let's see. Alrighty. Looks like Kick-Ass out of you guys is going last. Are any of you guys going to do anything?
I don't know of a threat.
Yeah, none of you see anything.
Have we heard anything? Like, has he yelped in surprise? Like, is there
he's
anything that
kinda
would let us know that something's going on?
He looks and he probably looks startled.
Startled and a little concerned, and he's basically he's trying to run out.
And Meredith would probably try to get a better look at whatever it is he's reacting to. Like the next closest to the door, assuming that Kodon wasn't standing nearby.
Yeah, then Kodon would. Do you want to just delay your turn maybe until after after Kick-Ass?
Yeah, probably.
Say after Kick-Ass. And so then Zane and you, Meredith, do you want to step in or do you want to delay your turn?
Like, I can see this, cart or box or whatever it is, crate.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you'd be able to see inside it as much, but you would probably hear some rattling. Like maybe see it kind of shake a little bit.
Like, does it seem rattling like the assembling of a skeleton as we have seen so many times? Like, is it like that sort of motion of sound or sound of motion?
I mean, similar, but like seems like something's just taking the edge of it and just shaking the box.
Gotcha. I guess I'd probably wait until something happens too.
Okay, I'll put those.
Like, if Kick-Ass is gonna come out, I don't want to be in his way, and like I know, like meta, I know he can move through my square and stuff, but like,
Yeah.
so like either if something else happens or Kick-Ass gets out of the way, like if Kick-Ass is out and nothing else has happened, I'm gonna look in.
So Kick-Ass, you are up. Tools and the rocks and stuff are all rattling. You don't see anything.
I will do a acrobatics dive through so that hopefully anything that's here isn't expecting that maneuver. But I should be able to use my acrobatics and
What is it you're trying to accomplish with that? Like, what are you doing with that?
basically my guess is whoever is in there is going to probably attack me, assuming I'm not going to do any acrobatics stunt. Well, if I do an acrobatics stunt,
Here's the thing: is if you get out of the room,
yeah,
and move, I mean, the acrobatics thing. I don't.
I think you're getting caught up with 5e rolls.
Yeah, you can
It's
say
unlike-
like I
oh,
dash and like you're not. It's mechanically, I don't think you have anything.
okay.
Unless you have something that
Nothing
you're
to worry
going to do that would make it to where that would be harder to hit you or something, like taking the dodge action type of thing.
Yeah.
But you
Okay,
can
well, I
run out.
Yeah, not
I will
everything
move
has
out of the
an
room.
attack of opportunity now.
And I will move to the side. So I will let everyone know that there's something in there. They were moving those bins, and that tunnel looks like it goes away from this
east.
door.
Yeah.
To the east.
All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Then Mezix, you delayed till after Kick-Ass, right? So like he ran out of the room. Is like something's in there.
Guess I'll. Can I see anything in here?
You can't. You just see these like boxes with storage bins that are like heaped with like bones and tools, and they're kind of shaking. They're kind of like all rattling.
Well, I don't actually see a threat yet, so I'm just gonna move back and wait. I'll go here on top of the table.
So you kind of move up, don't see anything, step back. Okay.
Yeah.
How
And
about,
yeah, that's all.
how about Zane?
Probably also just stand around with my thumb in my ear, like there's something happening, but there's nothing to. Yeah, I will. Hold on. I will recall knowledge. Like, is it like a haunt or like a ghostly possession type thing? Do I have any kind of and my familiar has
You definitely think there's some sort of spirit in there. You think this feels more definitely aggressive than a typical haunt.
so like it might have some actual manifestation.
Yeah.
Like I'll say that like it's like you guys heard that, like it seems like it's a ghost of some sort. Like so that we can be ready for it. What can I do about that? Yeah, I can't really do anything about it until it makes itself a little bit more known, so I will cast Shield. And instead of my last action. I want to see what can I do anything about the ghost? Not really. No. Alright, I will, though. I have my spear out, right? I think. Yeah. I will use 2 actions to ready my spear for if something like is coming out of the room, I want to attack it. And with my 3rd action, I'm going to glass shield myself like so. There we go. And end my turn.
So the rattling suddenly stops, and then, like, there's like a split second of like dead silence before this apparition like suddenly appears in the doorway, like rushing towards the doorway.
Oh, demons in a dungeon? No way, bro.
Oh, way. If everyone could give me a will save.
If we have to. Evan, you probably have a hero point.
I do, but I assume that this is a frightened effect.
Oh, is that something that you just don't have to worry about?
I have a hero card specifically for that.
Oh. Gotcha. Well, never mind then.
So yes, it does give Meredith and Zane get kind of a scare. What about Kick-Ass? You want to give me a will save? Yeah, so Kick-Ass as well. You guys get a startle, but that's about it. But yeah, Mezix and I think Codon failed. Get frightened too. Unless Mezix has...
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit that Mezix has?
And then again.
Were you going to do something about it, Mezix? To prevent it, or?
Play when I have the frightened condition. I lose that condition and instead gain a +2 status bonus to attack rolls and skill checks until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Nice. So I'll take the frightened to... You lose the condition completely? Or is it... Yeah?
It says I lose it
You lose the
completely. It doesn't
condition.
reduce it.
Yeah. And then the door slams shut.
Was the creature in this square when it was happening? Did it get you, like, adjacent to the door?
It was in what square? Yes, it was in that square.
I have reached. I would have poked it before it shut the door.
I'll open it so you can target it.
Open my character sheet back up again. And strike. I can't do work. Yes. Yes. The target has frightened too. I definitely have the ghost frightened. Is the ghost targeted? Is the ghost frightened for some
Yeah,
reason?
I think you accidentally put frightened 2 on the poltergeist.
Might have. Might drug it out. Okay, let's see. Your critical hit. So roll the
And
damage.
does that make that not a critical hit?
It did. Just by 1.
Oh,
2. 6 damage.
And it slammed the door.
That was rude.
All right. I think Codon's gonna wait and be like, "Are we going in?"
You didn't come here to fuck spiders or whatever. Like,
yeah, we might as well.
we're here for a thing, right? We do the stuff.
All right, yeah, he'll go to the door to kind of stand in front of it, but then look at you guys like, are we doing it? Give him a nod. So he'll
doing
open
it.
the door. That's 2 actions.
And then maybe reason.
I think, though, that he is no longer raging.
He is no longer raging.
He seems a little hesitant to open the door, but he does. I was like, why does Codon have a crossbow? Alchemical crossbow. The answer is he doesn't.
Fancy.
And that's 3 actions. Kick ass, you're up.
Okay. I am going to move there. Do a tumble through. Let me quickly see if I make it.
Yep, so go ahead and target it.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah.
So yeah, you tumble through it. It is now you have the tumble through thing where it's off guard to you, right?
Yeah. So I will. There's one.
Off guard though.
Oh, that hit.
Got hit.
Okay, so he takes damage. He takes 16 points damage. I still have
Like-
one more attack.
You flurry your
Right.
blades through him, and it seems to pass
Uh-oh.
fairly harmlessly through him.
Uh-oh.
This is a haunting. Check if there's anything we have to deal with inside the room.
Like Zane would
I-
have been able to tell you, no,
I-
it's
It's
an
not
actual,
it's not a haunting. It's an
yeah.
actual,
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
actual
never mind.
This thing is just very incorporeal, and most of that damage was precision.
From his precision damage.
Precision.
And, like, yeah. Not gonna take that.
Okay.
It doesn't
But it
have
looks like
organs
he
or
took
anything.
some damage. Phew. Took a lot of damage out of it.
Yeah, it ignored your
Um,
precision damage completely, so 7 of it, and then of the 6, it ignored a bit of it.
Okay. I'm going to make... I know this is going to be a waste of time, but I will do one more attack. Missed. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, Nezix.
Alright. Quick alchemy to make a ghost charge and toss it. And I currently get a +2 status. Oh no.
Here it hurt. Yeah.
$16 vitality damage, and it is enfeebled 1 until my next turn.
It's enfeebled.
And I suppose I'll just follow up with another one. Make use of the status bonus. But still splash damage. And I am not gonna throw anything else. I doubt I would be able to hit it. I am actually going to do this to try to regain some more versatile vials. It says that you decide the DC.
Let me read it here. It'll be DC 20, so DC for the level.
Okay. That almost
Yeah,
landed
hero
on a
point.
20. No, I don't.
They use that.
Wow,
hero
really?
Remember, I used it for the frightened.
That was the only hero point you had?
Yeah. I went through my other ones.
All right, that was your last action. There's Zane.
Yeah, at least I get one versatile back.
All right. We're gonna try to add on to that condition stack with a little bit of evil eye. Fail DC 21 will, please. Crit fail would be delightful, but a fail is totally fine.
I don't think it's possible for that thing to crit fail.
Three sideways. All right. We will still lash out with a bolt of positive energy. Trying to lash at it. Look at DC 20 this time. And it's fortitude. And there's slightly below average damage.
Fortitude is better for sure. It failed.
Right. It takes that damage, and I think it's already enfeebled 1, but if not, it's enfeebled 1. But I think it's enfeebled 1.
But I think what it does is it does kind of extend it a little bit by like one more turn.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because instead of it ending at the start of my turn, it now ends at the start of your turn.
Then Meredith.
Here. Yeah. We're gonna try to hit it with a reflect saving throw.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's only a 5-foot cube, not a 5-foot burst. I'm not doing it over or near a source of water. Alright, that's solid. For 10 damage if it fails. 5 on a success. Yeah, excellent. 10 points. Bludgeoning damage. The fact it came from a spell apparently does not matter. And it did not critically fail. But that's all. That's acceptable.
The fact that it came from the spell does matter.
Oh,
Like if it wasn't from a spell, it wouldn't have done anything. Or a magical source, anyway. Okay.
Gotcha.
That's it for you,
Hold
right?
on. Nope. No, that was just 2 actions. Those are my first 2 actions.
First 2 actions.
For my third action, I'll try to stab him. Because I don't have an attack. Oh. Yeah.
Critical
This
hit.
time he really is a critical hit, right? He's off guard because we've got a whole flanking thing going on.
Yeah, because of flanked.
Alright. Look at those numbers. I know it's going to be reduced a whole bunch, but
Not enough.
not enough. Alright. Look at that teamwork, people.
Disintegrates into nothing.
Hooray.
Yeah, everybody gets 60 XP. So yeah, you get that, and then what do you guys want to do from here? It is 8:30 though, so this is a good stopping point, or
Yeah. Also, I want to return to town and rest so I can finally get rid of the stupefied condition.
do you guys want to search this room before you return to town?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
I'm gonna stop
Yeah,
reminding
please,
you
what
guys of
return?
that. You guys are kind of bad at that sometimes. Like, yeah, we just defeated this thing. We're just gonna walk away now and go back to town. Not think about it
We
ever
want
again.
loot.
Or go look somewhere else. Yeah, definitely search that room and like, can we get any kind of idea, like how deep is that hole? How like both deep from like here to the floor, and then also like you said, kind of sloping off into the distance. Do we have an idea of how far it goes?
It's real hard to see after about
30 feet or whatever.
Yeah, about because of the angle, it's a fairly steep, not like super straight down, but fairly steep angle. So it's kind of hard to tell after a few feet.
But it's going mostly down.
Down and to the east. Probably a little more to the east than down.
But like it's just a slope, and you said it's pretty close to vertical. It's very like it'd be hard to come back up.
I said not like straight down or vertical. Like, yeah,
You can even walk
it
it.
looks like it would be difficult. Like if you got in it, it'd be like a slide, at a water park, like maybe 45 degrees or so. Like it wouldn't be impossible, but it would
with
be
a rope.
it would be difficult too. Yeah, if one of you guys went
It's
down it
definitely
with a rope tied to yourselves, then yeah, you can pull them back
sure,
up.
but it's something that's clearly meant to be a one-way thing, is what I was trying to determine.
Yeah, definitely looks like
But
it was intended to be like.
It was intended to be a one-way. Like it looks like they were like shoveling rock down there or whatever.
Like a garbage chute.
Let me try this.
Yeah.
Dump all the garbage into the Underdark.
Or wherever. Yeah. I kind of want to see how far it goes and what, if anything, it opens into. But like if it,
I mean, Zane has a head that he can just drop down and
oh yeah. Drop, fly.
drop.
Yeah.
Hey, Balthazar.
Phew. And I am pretty sure he has dark vision. He does have dark vision, and he can share his senses if he needs to. Like if there's something that like needs to be actually like seen, not just relayed. Yeah. He goes
I'm
floating
sure he
back down the
won't
hole.
be pissed off at us after this.
No, not at all. Being sent off as if for a hunting dog. Expected to seek and heal at command. For you guys. What if I just don't come back? And then what are you gonna do?
Yeah, let me get see if someone's wanting to search the room here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and also rooms are being searched.
So yeah, kick-ass Meredith. You guys looking through here, notice it's mostly garbage. You probably think that this is some sort of garbage chute, but like looking at the bones that are in here seem to be from like one person. Like it looks like a humanoid skeleton that has been left in here quite some time ago.
Like individual bones as if somebody was taken apart, or like as if a body was laid to rest here and has rotted.
As if a body
Like
was laid to rest here.
Are there things with the body?
No, just some rotted clothing, but just the skeleton.
I should be like nothing of note. And it's probably the ghost we just dealt with. They were angry.
Definitely would line up with that.
And anything of interest either in the chute or at wherever the chute leads to.
And you have vision from him?
He can share his vision like they have I have the share senses thing that I
Sure.
can do.
So you can see through his eyes or whatever. What I meant too is on your screen you can see, like if you...
Oh, do I have vision from his token? No, I don't think now I do.
Try to unselect. Yeah, so he goes down this tube and it goes down for a bit.
Sure. Yeah, and I let the rest of the party know. It's something like,
And then as it comes out to an area that looks kind of familiar to you. There's like a puddle of water and like a big dead, nasty looking creature.
Yep. Where we first came into this level and jumped down from the platform.
No.
You
Like, remember
that
we
big-
kind of like hopped down over the water, and then we
Yeah.
looked to the south. There was like a drain pipe, and there was like some kind of like dead octopus thing.
Yep, I remember.
It's over there.
Yeah, that's where that drain pipe leads out.
Cool. And then he comes back and definitely has words to be said about being sent down a garbage chute.
Does this guy have a mute button?
He does not. Yes, has not been able to keep his mouth shut.
Might be able to craft something.
He is.
Craft some duct tape or something.
Yeah. I will invent duct tape just to shut up Balthazar.
I don't think the voice
give him
comes from the actual jaw itself. It's just like a...
Yeah, like he doesn't have vocal cords.
Earplugs then.
Well, that was interesting to connect, and now we know where like the two things are in relation to each other. That's like new info.
Yeah. That's a good stopping point. We will pick up next 2 weeks. Next session. 2 weeks from now.
I want to go back to town and rest, so I don't forget next time.
Sure. Yeah, anybody object to that?
I do not.
Actually, I'd like to go back to town too. I'm running low on arrows.
Alrighty. So we will start next session in town.
Cool.
And then go from there. We didn't kill Codon, so, came a little close, but we didn't actually do it, so. Alright, guys. Well, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Okay.
Good times, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Fun. Thanks.
Take care.
Thanks, Joe, for running.